Have you ever looked in the mirror one morning and thought, when did I start feeling less like myself? Maybe you've noticed your energy isn't what it used to be. The workouts that once felt easy now take twice as long to recover from. You still have the same drive to live fully, to stay strong, vital, and alive. But something beneath the surface feels different. I'm Dr. Sophia Hayes, and today we're going to talk about something that most men over 60 rarely get honest answers about: testosterone. Not just numbers on a lab test, but what's really happening to your body, your energy, and your confidence as the years go by. And more importantly, what you can do about it naturally, safely, and effectively. Because here's the truth, most people don't tell you. Low testosterone isn't just about aging. It's about balance, lifestyle, stress, and how your body adapts to decades of living. Many men are told, well, you're getting older, that's just how it is. But that's not the whole story. And believing that story can rob you of years of strength, vitality, and intimacy you still deserve. In this video, we'll uncover the real truth about testosterone after 60. What changes inside your body, what you can do to support it naturally, and the daily habits that help real men get their spark back without relying solely on prescriptions or risky shortcuts. By the end of this conversation, you'll understand how to take control of your hormonal health in ways that feel empowering, not complicated. So, take a deep breath. You're not broken, and you're certainly not done. You're just ready to learn the truth that no one else is talking about. When I sit down with men in their 60s and beyond, I often hear the same quiet frustration. They'll tell me, "Doc, I just don't feel like the man I used to be." And it's not vanity. It's not about chasing youth. It's about wanting to wake up with purpose, energy, and that deep, grounded confidence that once came naturally. See, testosterone isn't just about muscles or libido, though those are certainly part of it. It's a messenger that speaks to nearly every cell in your body. It influences your mood, your focus, your ability to build and maintain lean muscle, and even how well you sleep. When it begins to decline, life starts to feel a little heavier, literally and emotionally. For most men, testosterone peaks somewhere in their 20s or early 30s, then slowly begins to drop, usually by about 1% per year. That doesn't sound like much at first, but by the time you reach 60, you could be running on nearly half of the testosterone you once had in your prime. What makes this tricky is that the change is gradual. It sneaks up on you. A few pounds of belly fat that won't go away. More irritability. That afternoon crash that used to hit at 5 now hits at noon. You might notice less motivation, less drive in the gym or the bedroom. And sometimes, doctors overlook these signs or dismiss them as normal aging. But there's more to it than just years passing. Chronic stress, lack of quality sleep, poor nutrition, and certain medications can all push your natural testosterone down faster. Even exposure to common chemicals, like those found in plastics or pesticides, can throw your hormones off balance. Understanding this isn't about fear. It's about awareness, because once you know why your levels have changed, you can start to make powerful, natural adjustments that reignite your energy and confidence. And that's where the science becomes truly fascinating and surprisingly hopeful. Let's pull back the curtain and look at what's really happening inside your body after 60. I promise, I'll keep this simple. No medical jargon, just the truth. Testosterone is made primarily in the testes, under the command of your brain, specifically the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. These two act like a thermostat, constantly sensing when levels rise or fall, and adjusting production accordingly. In your younger years, this communication is smooth and responsive. But as the decades pass, that signal starts to weaken. The brain doesn't hear the drop in testosterone as clearly, and your production slows down. At the same time, other hormones begin to interfere. One of the biggest culprits is cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. Chronic stress, even the kind that comes from decades of responsibility or lack of deep sleep, pushes cortisol up. And when cortisol is high, testosterone takes a back seat. It's like trying to drive with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. Another key player is something called sex hormone binding globulin, or SHBG. Think of it as a sponge that soaks up free testosterone, the kind your body actually uses. As men age, SHBG levels naturally rise, which means less available testosterone to do its job. So, even if your total number on a lab test looks normal, your body might still be starved for the active form. And here's something else most men don't hear about: inflammation. Low-grade inflammation, caused by processed foods, poor gut health, and lack of movement, can suppress the very enzymes that help produce testosterone. Combine that with lower DHEA, another hormone that feeds into testosterone, and the picture becomes clearer. But this isn't a one-way street. The human body has an incredible ability to rebalance itself when given the right conditions. The truth is, your hormone health after 60 isn't just about replacement. It's about restoration, supporting your body's own systems so they can do what they were designed to do. And that's where natural remedies, foods, and daily habits come in. The things that quietly but powerfully help your body reclaim its strength and vitality. Whenever I talk about restoring testosterone naturally, men often ask me, "Dr. Hayes, what does this actually look like in a real day?" So, let's walk through it together. Because the truth is, small, consistent changes make a world of difference. Imagine starting your morning with sunlight on your face. Just 10 minutes of early daylight tells your body it's time to wake up, boosting serotonin and helping regulate your internal clock, which directly supports healthy testosterone rhythms. After that, have a high-protein breakfast with healthy fats, maybe eggs cooked in olive oil, a handful of walnuts, and some berries. This steadies your blood sugar and keeps cortisol under control. Later in the day, take a brisk walk or do a short resistance workout. You don't need to push yourself to exhaustion. The goal is consistency. Movement that challenges your muscles, tells your brain you're alive, strong, and still in the game. Then, in the evening, prioritize rest. Turn off the screens an hour before bed. Dim the lights. Maybe listen to calming music or read something inspiring. These rituals tell your body it's safe to produce the hormones that rebuild and restore. Let me tell you about one of my patients. I'll call him Mark. He was 62 when he came to me, feeling completely drained. His doctor had told him his testosterone was within normal range, but he didn't feel normal at all. He'd lost motivation, his marriage was strained, and his workouts left him sore for days. We didn't start with prescriptions. We started with the basics: real food, regular sleep, and stress management. Within 3 months, Mark was walking every morning, lifting light weights, and eating cleaner. He told me, "Doc, I feel like the fog has lifted." His energy returned. His mood brightened. His wife said he laughed again, something she hadn't seen in years. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. You just have to start. One better meal, one walk, one night of true rest at a time. Your body remembers how to heal. It's just waiting for the signal to begin. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this conversation, it's that your vitality after 60 is not lost. It's simply waiting to be reclaimed. The decline in testosterone that so many men accept as normal aging is only part of the story. The real truth is that your body is designed to adapt, to renew, and to thrive when you give it the right support. You've learned that testosterone isn't just about physical strength. It's about mental clarity, emotional balance, motivation, and connection. It's about waking up each morning with purpose and going to bed at night feeling proud of the man you are. And while age brings change, it also brings wisdom. The kind of wisdom that tells you it's time to take charge of your health, not surrender it. By now, you know the key steps. Eat real, nourishing food that fuels your body's natural hormone production. Move your body with intention, not to prove anything, but to honor what it's capable of. Sleep deeply and protect that rest as if it were your greatest investment, because it is. Manage stress through breath, laughter, and time spent doing what you love. And if you choose to use natural herbs or supplements, do so thoughtfully, as an ally in your journey. I've seen countless men, just like you, rediscover their strength and joy. I've seen relationships heal, energy return, and purpose reignite, all from understanding the simple truth that you are not broken. You are just rebalancing. So if this message spoke to you, if you found hope or clarity in what we've shared today, I'd love for you to join me here again. Subscribe to this channel, because each week I'll be diving deeper into natural health, male vitality, and practical ways to stay strong, confident, and alive at every stage of life. Remember, growing older is inevitable. Losing your spark is not. I'm Dr. Sophia Hayes, and I believe your best years can still be ahead. Thank you for spending this time with me.